My name is Rory Houlihan. I ran for U.S. Senate this last spring, 2016, to stop the ticking time bombs so I could put our economy on track for a bright new day instead of all things ending. Well, I lost the election and am not running, but the ticking time bombs are still here, if not more so, thanks to the Donald. Let me educate you on the ticking time bombs and give you the rest of the story. Part 16D, head of the stream that clears the water. To narrow is to take. How to steal from the U.S. government? There are basic tactics. Bottleneck the funds to the people. Raise the bar, lower the people. Too narrow is to take. Defund to destroy. These are the most used tactics. Before we can go into these tactics, let's have some government 101. Understand all governments have budgets, and governments are run by budgets. At the federal and state level, each agency is allocated X amount of money to operate and use. Often in the spring of the year, the heads of those agencies go in front of Congress with budget requests. Every agency has a specific budget that the agency must live by. Now, the president may instead submit to Congress a combined agency budget. Where does the authority to spend come by and go to is determined by our Constitution. First off, let's take a look at the mission statement, or in legal terms, the Constitution's first office of our Constitution as intended by the President of the Constitutional Convention, George Washington, its author. We the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our prosperities, do ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America. The Constitution's true office, as follows, or as written, is form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, secure the blessings of liberty for ourselves and our prosperity, ordain and establish this Constitution. The preamble or mission statement is the directive or the goal of the Constitution, with these 8 points of law or these 8 directives. In legal terms, they are known as the true office or true intentions of our Constitution. Now, conservative jurists have written opinions that say the preamble is not part of the Constitution. So when you hear a jurist, or in other words, a judge or politician, say that he believes in the strict interpretation of the Constitution, that judge is saying he does not believe that the preamble has any true office or that the preamble is not part of our Constitution. The narrowing of the true office term to exclude the preamble is extremely useful, say in eliminating the true office of Part 1, form a more perfect union, if you want to weaken our government by making our government more like the Articles of Confederation, with states' rights using the old divide and conquer strategy. Or if you ignore the true office of number 2, establish justice, so that you can discriminate against blacks or other races. Or if you want to get rid of Social Security or the ACA, denying the true office of number 4, promote the general welfare, would do the trick. Or number 7, for ourselves and our prosperity, true office, to take a short-term look at, say, the effects of pollution, so that you can ignore the long-term effects of certain pollution to unprotected genetic heritage, sterilizing you actually, and messing up the hormonal balance of your kids, turning them into transgenders. There's a reason why we're getting more and more transgenders. And making them gay. Are the gays the abomination, or are the folks making them gay? I'd say the latter. Can you see how narrowing a document through the strict interpretation, like our Constitution, by getting rid of just the preamble, would negatively affect we the people's lives? So, folks who want to do our country wrong have always argued against the true office of George Washington's mission statement, even when George Washington was still alive. Yes, he was alive, and he was president even. So, yes, he was. So, can you see how putting in just one more conservative justice who doesn't believe in the true office of the preamble today and only accepts the true office of the 7 articles that follow the preamble on our Supreme Court could negatively affect we the people's lives? So, strict interpretation of the law, though sounding good, is far from good for you folks. So I believe we should believe in and stand for all of our Constitution and not just some. So now you know the rest of the story on strict interpretation of the law is too narrow, is to take. The end of 16D, the head of the stream, the clearest of water, part 1, how to steal from, too narrow is to take. You have a good and blessed day. Bye.